Well, good morning, friends and neighbors. It's cleanup time. It is. I hope you had a nice 4th of July with your family, nice and safe. We're in the process of knocking this down. Well, he is. I just got up. It's actually nice and cool out here, and for being July and all. I thought you was gonna use your weed whacker.
Huh?
I thought you were gonna use the weed whacker. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go have a cup of coffee. I got nothing for you to do yet.
Are you gonna mow it first?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna pick the stalks up. Corn's all black from the water, which we expected.
Yeah, it's nasty.
Yeah, so I'll pick the stalks up, put them in the pile, then I'll mow it down, rake that up, put that in the pile. Then I got, there's really nothing for you here.
Well, I got weeding to do.
Well, yeah, you got weeding, but yeah, for right here, I mean, yeah.
Okay.
I really should just go have a cup of coffee. I mean, it's still the crap of dawn.
Yeah, it's early enough. It's okay. I just came out to see, and I got up. I want to weed my little flower bed over there. It's overgrown.
That's gonna be tough, yeah.
Yeah, but we'll get it done.
Yeah. I mean, the water got us a little worse than we thought. But,
It's okay.
Yeah, it's what it is. We learned a lot.
Oh, well.
Once I do this, I'm gonna split it up into rows.
Yeah, I'll show you guys.
Like that, running north and south.
Yeah, let me show you guys real quick, and then I get down to busy of weeding how the bed is looking, because we finally put the cover crop, as you already know, and we were supposed to have some rain. We really haven't had any, not sufficient. No, I tell you, this is what we're gonna weed, because you can see all that green there. Not all of it is cover crop. Some of it is cover crop. I'll show you. Okay. You see the little blade? Yeah. Well, between that is this guys who are not our friends. So they need to go. Just for now, I'll weed, and that way hopefully it gives the cover crop enough time to outpace the weeds. Because we don't need that here. Anyways, that's the plan for today. He's gonna finish that. I'll do the fun job. Bye. Well, she's done. What kind of rake are you looking for?
The metal one.
The black one?
Yeah.
There's one over there by tomatoes.
By the tomatoes?
Yeah, I was waiting back there. Well, okay, so everything got pulled. The big stalks, the ones that had weird stuff in them, are in the burn pile. Or, you know, the tops. Now what we got here is a lot of debris. He went over it with more on a 3. What height did you go over it? How high was the deck?
That was as high as it'll go on 5.
On 5. Okay,
I
here's
didn't want to choke it out.
here's my thinking, okay?
Uh-oh.
We have a
Sexy when she thinks.
right, I know.
Right.
No, wait, no, you don't want to get rid of the matter that's in there. Can you? What will you do is rake everything back in there. And can you mow one level lower?
I go down 2 levels, take it down to like a 3, see if I can go over it with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can. Oh, you want all this mulched up is what you
Yeah, I want it left in here.
Okay.
Because that'll make a difference.
But I just raked all that stuff out of there.
Well, the big nasty stuff, yeah, because it's got nasty
Did you show
stuff
me
in
your
it.
lovely hat yet?
Oh, I like it, my little lovely hat. It stays on my head better than the other thing.
Well, I'm a fat old man, so as I sweat, my head gets slimy. So I got to keep adjusting the headband.
Thanks for the slimy thing.
Well, sweaty.
Sweaty.
Got a joke for you. A little boy sitting in the back seat of a car, and his mom turns around and asks him, she says, what's wrong? And he says, he had a little southern accent, sitting in his little hot car seat. Anybody that's ever had kids know that those car seats in hot weather are a torture. And the boy says, he says, "I sweaty." She says, "You're sweaty? Oh my." She says, "Well, where are you sweaty from?" Little boy looks at her, he says, "From my butt crack and my balls."
Poor boy. Yeah, those things are torture in the summer.
Oh man, I know it. We had 2 kids at a time in them.
Yeah, so yeah, because you want to leave all this organic stuff in there, you know what I mean? So mow one more time. Maybe till it on there and leave it to decompose for a little bit, which is what we need. All right, that's where we are right now.
Oh,
that's where he is right now. I don't think we're gonna form beds today.
I don't know, it all depends.
No, I mean, because
it's gonna rain sometime around 11 o'clock.
That's what they said yesterday, and we got nothing.
We got rain yesterday.
A little
when them kids wanted those game cards, it was raining on me. Pretty good. Down there by that, not the HEB, but over there by that pharmacy, the Rite Aid and the Walgreens, street was flooded.
Well, he wasn't here.
I know that.
Anyways, no, look. Here's what you will, if you did something like this, guys, what you would want to do is get rid of anything that's got a disease on it, mow it really low, and mulch it into the bed. And then if you have a tiller, you till it under.
Now see, I got a really, really good
Wait,
idea.
hey, let me finish. You till it under, and you leave it to decompose in the ground for a few days until it's like all rotted and nasty. Then you come into and then we form the beds.
I say we call that guy down there in Houston, tell him we're having a problem with this bed. Could he come up here and help us figure it out? And then we sit back and watch, what was them drive-through daiquiris or something they had?
Daiquiris, that drive-through. There's like a bunch of places popping up here.
He'll do all the work while we sit there and drink them daiquiris.
Daiquiris.
Daiquiris?
But we don't drink.
Yeah, I know that, but they're popping up everywhere.
Yeah, I bet only there's like 2 down the street they're starting, and we saw a bunch down the street. I guess because now you can buy alcohol on your car. Is that what it is? And drive away with it?
I've always been able to do that. You're not supposed to drink and drive, but yeah, there's no open container law here.
Yeah, really?
No.
Oh, okay. Another thing, when you mow it, you want the stuff to go blow back inside, not outside like you did. You almost hit me with this stuff.
I missed?
Yeah.
Well, the reason I did that is because I didn't want to choke the mower down.
Oh.
Because when you blow all that stuff in there, when you get closer to the center, it chokes your mower down. But if you want me to go the other way...
Whatever, you know.
Yeah, ma'am.
All right. We chattered a lot. Let's go ahead and... We'll figure it out. Progress.
Yeah, progress. We went east to west, taking a break. I'm gonna run it like 2 or 3 times north and south, make sure I get everything mixed in.
Yeah.
Then depending on how I feel and what time it is, we might make those into these long beds like we did over yonder. But, oh yeah, hey, I got a public service announcement, yes. I saw this news story on, I think it was the 3rd of July. I'm not gonna say her name, but she's, I don't know what anymore. I don't know what politically correct is. So she's a black congresswoman, a U.S. congresswoman, by the way. And she said that celebrating the 4th of July was the same as celebrating slavery because black people aren't free. And, oh yeah, and there should be reparations. Now, you guys, you'll have to correct me if I'm wrong here. The number might be a little cattywampus, but it was 700,000 white Union men died to free the slaves. Now, she might be having a different history book, but I know that to be the God's honest truth, okay? The number is a little bit off there. I mean, I don't know the exact number, but it's close to 700,000. So as far as reparations, they were paid with blood. As far as you being free, your mind keeps you a slave, lady. I don't know what's wrong with you, but you most definitely should not be in a position of power if that's the way you think. Or if this is just a gimmick to get lesser-minded people to follow you, I don't know. But it's really scary that a U.S. Senator would say something that damn silly. Okay, that's all I got to say on that because I'll get so mad.
Anyway. Yeah, I mean, come on, people. It's all free money, okay? They want free money. Some people have want free money. And
here's a thought: get your butt up and go to work.
There is that option. I mean, I think
my boys do it. My wife does it.
I think every business in town has a help wanted, sign. So there's work out there. Look at those birds.
Yeah, they're getting the worms.
They're like, ooh,
worms.
Thank you, Misto. Thank you, Misto. They're just glad that we have they should be happy that we got the cats in the house, because otherwise there'll be a massacre here going on.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at them, how happy they are. I hope you guys can see them. They're nom nom nom, nom nom nom. Oh my gosh.
I heard that. But
anyway.
yeah, that's the whole thing. They got these damn catchphrases, and anybody with common sense, just think it all the way through. I mean, literally, just think it through. I mean, and the schools, who would have thought that we have to protect our children, not only from the government, but now we have to protect our children from the schools.
Yeah, the teachers.
This critical race theory and this LGBTQRXYZ, whatever in the hell it is borderline pedophilia. You don't teach that kind of stuff in grade schools. Are you an idiot? You silly, simple-minded fool. Oh.
Yeah,
well.
yeah, I mean, they're trying to normalize all this stuff because they want, but think about it, less than 1% of the population identifies as LGBTQ or transsexual, whatever that is. So why are we letting 1% of the population dictate where we are? Let me tell you, I don't know if I told you guys this before, but when my husband and I met, I was very pro gay rights. We talked about it, and he was a little angry about it.
Not so much.
No, listen, he was not really. He was, he's old-fashioned, and
I still won't be bothered with it. I don't care what you do in your bedroom. Keep it in your bedroom.
Anyways, the point is, I was like, yeah, and not for anything, it's just the fact that I don't like to see anybody being mistreated, marginalized, hurt because of the way they are, as like you said, if you're a consenting adult, I don't really care what you do in your bedroom, that's fine. However, the next thing we had was, they're like, we want to get married because we want rights. And I was like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, these people are committed. They've been in a committed relationship for decades, and one of them is dying. And I mean, they've had all these things together. They live life together. Yeah, this person should be able to be on the bedside of the dying one so that they could, at least that, right? Because they lived together a whole life. If I was my sister or my brother or anybody that I wasn't married to, and he was alone, I wanted to be someone to be there that they care for, by the bedside. However, so I'm thinking, yeah, marriage, not a problem. And then with the ability to adopt children, yeah, of course. You don't want these children living in an orphanage or in a foster home where they can possibly be abused and all these things. Yeah, okay.
We're getting to that slippery slope, ain't we?
Except now we climbed to the top of the slippery slope, and now we're on the descent of it. And now they want our kids to be educated under it. Now they want, we dedicated a whole month to it. It's all over our cartoons. It's all over everything.
Parades in
schools.
such.
It's all over.
Teaching young children to be racist
And
oh my
saying,
God.
telling our kids that they're wrong because they don't subscribe to those beliefs, that they don't agree. And now, yeah, here we are.
Yeah.
Then this is, and you know what? That's why, I'm sorry, Bill, that's why the Bible says that is not, the sin of sexual immorality are not to be had. Why? Because you start with a simple thing. You start with acceptance and understanding, and now we're at the point where it's everywhere. And they're trying to indoctrinate our children, saying that it's okay and it's not a big deal. I had to have a big conversation with my kids about it, and we talked about how that was not okay. Being gay is not necessarily a good thing. And my son automatically went to, oh, okay, gay people are bad. And it was a chore to help him separate behavior from the person.
Yes.
The person can be a whole human being, a good person, and they can also be gay.
Yeah.
And if they battle with that, that's what it is. But when we get into getting married and having children and all this other weird stuff that they're doing, then not so much.
Then you have teachers trying to teach it in school. But here, let me put it to you this way, okay? You got just, these people are doing disgusting things in their little parades. I saw the clips. Children are watching this, and they were saying that it's healthy for children to be exposed to, I think they called it kink. I don't know. It's disgusting. But anyway, here's the whole thing. If we had a straight white month, you would call that racist. And if we had straight white parades, would I take part? No, because I'm a grown-up, and that would actually exclude my wife. All right? But you people seem to want to throw this out there and make it seem like it's normal. What you want is confusion. But here, let me put it on a simpler level. You people are a blip in history. You're gonna disappear. Do you know why you're gonna disappear? Because you're not reproducing. You're leaving nothing tangible behind. All you're doing is you're here for yourself. You're enormously selfish. You're leaving no heirs. Your bloodline is going to die out with you. All you women that run for abortions, all you gay people, you're just a blip in history. You will disappear. They're gonna read about you and laugh about you in a history book in the future, because you just might as well not exist. You're irrelevant to history.
Well,
my children will laugh at you.
We'll always have it. I mean, we've had that since the beginning of time.
Deviants?
That sort of behavior. We've had it forever. We probably will have it until the end of time.
Yep.
But it's a test. The devil's essentially testing you to see how true you are to your faith, and you're honest to yourself about what you want. Anyway,
that Gatorade really worked good.
Huh?
All right, let me go get the weeds out of my machine and start over.
All right.
Sorry
Bye-bye.
for boring you people.
I think I showed you guys this before, but this is where we have about 100, probably under 100 tomato plants. They're cherry tomatoes, and if you see, there's little tomatoes coming up just about everywhere. I went through and weeded a little bit, about half of it. I found a little bit of bugs in there, so my hope is that I can get a good quick flush of tomatoes, and then just knock this one too down so that the pest can just can go somewhere else for a while. The problem with my San Marzano tomatoes is that there's pests in there too, and is they're attacking the tomatoes. See that? It's just a waste because once they get really red, I pull them out and there's bugs in there. So how we're gonna do, what I've been doing now is I pull them out when they still have a little, barely a flush of color, and that's before, and that way maybe they can ripen in the house. Another thing I did is, remember, I don't know if you remember, obviously, is that jungle-y stuff right here. I lifted up as much as I could off the ground, cleaned up under here as much as I could. It's not perfect, and I've been harvesting some tomatoes out of here. I'll tell you which ones are the best. These are the Brad's Atomic Grape, and I mean, they're doing really good. I come out here almost every day and have one or two tomatoes, and let's see this guy here. You need to die. Yeah, you're hiding from me. It's in there. Anyways, which I'm not surprised. Last year when we were doing this time of year, we had a lot of buggies, so that's normal. But our season got pushed into the summer because, like, it's, you know, like you said, it's the rain and all that. But okay, I gotta tell you, so I'm picking my San Marzanos a little early, but these are the, now the these guys get a little, I've seen smaller ones, like tiny little cherry tomatoes, and then there's this big ones right here, and this got to be, you guys, the best tasting tomato out there in the world. So I still got some more seeds, which I'm gonna put out, and maybe we can have a good flush of fall tomatoes for this, guys. Just, I mean, I could come out here and just eat them like this out here. They're so good. I'm done for this morning. I think I gotta go in and make a little breakfast for the kiddos and the hubby. Oh no, hang on you guys, I lost that tomato. All right, anyways, that's where we are. See, tomatoes here, and I mean, this is just a backyard. Obviously we have a lot going on in the front yard, but you know, this is a learning curve right here. Okay, so I got, see, I don't know if you can see them, but they're everywhere on this plant, and then they got more back here. So this is good. You see that basil in there? So I didn't do anything fancy tying them up. I just pulled them up and up they went. There was no trimming, no anything, because there was really no way to know which one was what and what. Now, there, this is nice. So they're cleaned up. See, my time to see. I think I'm gonna get more. Okay, the tomatillos that we had before, they got yellow almost immediately, and they were mealy inside, so we didn't use those. And then we're getting a second flush of tomatoes, of tomatillos, I mean. So I'm hoping I'll get some out of those and make at least one batch of salsa, huh? Anyways, and I'll tell you one more thing. So this is my winter squash, and it's definitely being attacked by something. If you see that right there, my guess is the squash bugs. But the beauty about this kind of squash is that they vine, right? And so hopefully the vine will outpace the bugs, and we'll have something at the very least, you know. But it's coming along. It's they're growing. I think he's on his next turn around, and maybe he's almost done. And then we'll divide this one the same way we did this guy. I think we'll be able to get, looking at it now. Oh my gosh, hang on. I put this down for a minute, because we're doing 4 foot and at least 2.5 foot. What you got there? What is that? Big old earthworm, huh? That one has it. I'm not surprised that that one did. So we do hopefully, 4 foot, 2 feet, 4 foot, 2 feet. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we might end up with 4 rows here, which is good. And then we order a cover crop again because we almost ran out of the other one, and we'll cover crop this guy and leave it rest for the rest of the season. And I need to plan, because I want to have fresh broccoli, and I want to have enough broccoli to put away, and that brassicas and stuff like that. But I need to plan the order in which I do it so that I can have some fresh, some for put away, and I don't get hit with a bunch of stuff all at once. And then maybe, the hope is always that we could sell some, or give some away. So either way, we're working on it. How you doing, Dad? Almost there? How you doing?
Doing good.
It's almost there, huh?
Yeah, I mean, much.
This one's got more.
Much better than what we had back there.
Yeah, this one held the water pretty good, and
so it didn't all drain out.
Yeah. So, what do you think? We'll get about 4 rows out of this guy. That's a big bed.
Probably 4. Yeah. I don't think we're gonna get 5.
No.
But we'll get 4 at least. I mean, I was down for 2 days working on, wait for it, my John Deere.
But I'm having a lot of pest issues with the San Marzanos. So I'm trying to harvest them before they get completely red, because that's when the bugs attack them. So it's what it is, right? But we'll put this one to sleep, right?
I don't know.
I think so. What can we grow here right now?
Oh.
It's the middle of the summer, man.
You're the seed genius.
Yeah,
okay,
she's gone to sleep.
I need to tell you, turn around, come over here for a minute, peoples. Okay, now, we have an issue. We have a slight issue. This lady.
What lady?
Sits over here. That would be you.
Oh, me, lady?
This lady sits over here drinking all afternoon.
Boy, she's got a problem.
They sure accumulate fast, don't they?
Whoa, we're piggy pigs.
Oh, man.
No, so... Yeah, we'll definitely put this one to sleep. It's too hot for anything to grow good.
Oh, it's too hot for decent people to be outside. Lucky I ain't decent.
Well, here's the thing. It's not that bad this morning.
No, I mean,
it's really actually quite pleasant, considering it's the middle of July.
Yeah, and I mean, this
is the beginning of July.
This is East Texas.
It's humidity.
It's just humid.
But it's decently nice.
Like that joke I told you. It's not a joke. I actually saw it. It was this lady did that. But anyway, yeah, it's like that. I mean, you walk outside, and if you sit perfectly still, drinking a tall glass of sweet tea with lemon in it, you don't sweat.
Yeah, but that's not how we're doing it here.
Yeah. You get up and do anything? Nah.
So anyways, that's it. My time is up. Here, let me see if I can show you. It's 9:27, I think. Can you see that?
9. Oh, it's 9:30?
9:30, which means I must go in and start breakfast.
Dang. Which means I've been out here since about 6:30.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh well. I still got I gotta finish one more pass at this, I believe.
I don't think.
Rake it in.
I don't think you need to do any more passes.
Rake it all in. You just gonna put it to sleep like this?
No, we gotta form it first. But we're not doing that today. Well, you can do it, but whatever. I got work to do.
You gotta go inside and
feed, and then I got work.
I don't know. It depends on how much gas I've got. This tractor really. Oh my God.
You gonna complain about it so much?
Nah. What for? It's a piece of junk. John Deere, your quality control sucks. everything, if you call with a question even, it's an upsell. How about you try something different? No matter what you're selling, put the best product out at that price point you can, because I got to tell you, this is not it. All right? It most definitely is not it.
Okay, I go in.
Oh, uh-oh, look at this.
That's all for now.
What is this? Somebody ripped it. It's cut. One of them cats, I'll bet. I need to put a patch on that.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Yeah, so all the tilling is done. Not too bad, huh? And now I just need to rake it out just a bit, level it off some, edge it first, and then probably tomorrow we'll turn these into the beds. Okay, that's what I got to say for now. I'll show you when I get it. That took a little longer than I wanted it to. That is what a rough one looks like. There's the boundaries, and that's where the beds are gonna be. I think she said she wanted 5 of them in there. So that'll probably be either this afternoon, more than likely tomorrow. But okay, hey, I'd like to thank y'all for watching. If you had fun, great. If not, sorry. All right, talk to you later. Bye-bye.